Trevor Williams, also known as Jim, Parjay, and Crabback Man, of Grenville Street, who resided at Marrast Hill, Tempe, St. George, passed away on Tuesday, 21st June 2022, at the age of 65. He was the husband of Maudlin Williams, father of Dr. Kellen Bubb in the USA, brother of Marilyn and Maria Williams, Michael Bronze Williams in the USA, and Patrick Williams, uncle of many in Canada and the USA, Trinidad, St. Lucia, England, and Grenada, brother-in-law of many at Montmoritz, Trinidad, the USA, and England, nephew of Esther Ryan in England and Stephanie Yearwood in the USA. Many cousins, other relatives, and close friends, including the Charles family and Carol Haling Charles of Marrast Hill, Afzal and Shanti Khan of Richmond Hill, Evelyn James of Mount Pleasant, Lydia Byham and Hazel Ann of Grenville Street, the priest and parishioners of the Lady of the Valley Catholic Church, Tempe, and friends and neighbors of Grenville Street, Marrast Hill, Tempe, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Trevor Williams, also known as Jim, Parjay, and Crabback Man, of Grenville Street, St. George's, who resided at Marrast Hill, Tempe, St. George, will take place on Friday, July 8th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception, Church Street, St. George's, and interment will be at the St. George's Centre Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Stephen Alexis of Munich, St. Andrew, who resided at Harmony Hall, St. David, died on Monday, 4th July 2022, at the age of 84. Left to mourn his children, Gordon, Terry, Neri, Lisa, and Joyce, 17 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren, brothers Clive, Michael, Nicholas, Selwyn, and Horsford, sisters Nellie, Rose, and Sarah, caretaker Lystra, many other relatives and friends, including the Alexis family, the Mason family, the Caliste family of Munich, and friends and neighbors of Harmony Hall and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Stephen Alexis of Munich, St. Andrew, who resided at Harmony Hall, St. David, will take place on Monday, July 11th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. David Catholic Church, and interment will be at the Harmony Hall Family Cemetery, St. David. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Margaret Garraway, also known as Drina and grandmother of St. Paul, St. George, died on Friday, 17th June 2022, at the age of 82. Left to mourn her 4 children, Ethelyn Garraway, Erilyn Garraway Gill, Glendolyn Garraway, and Juliana Garraway David, sister Veronica Marge Crony, 7 grandchildren, Dane, Jewel and Gabriel Garraway, Curry and Crystal David, Shamua Johnson, and Reba Cummings, 1 great-grandchild, Jaden Batiste, 3 sons-in-law, including Garson Gill, many nieces and nephews, including Paula and Philip Hanney, other relatives and friends, including Lester D'Souza, June Hagley, Glendolyn Simpson, Jennifer Noel, Elvira Crawford and family, the Crony family, the Garraway family of Springs, the Lawrence and Charles families of Laborie, Peggy Griffin, the Cadet family of St. Paul's, and friends and neighbors of St. Paul's and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Margaret Garraway, also known as Drina and grandmother of St. Paul, St. George, will take place on Tuesday, July 12th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. George's Seventh-day Adventist Church, Archibald Avenue, and interment will be at the Montgelou Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Monica Veronica Benoit of Grand Anse St. George died on Tuesday, 21st June 2022, at the age of 98. She was the mother of James Benoit and Joan Ashby in Grenada, and Margaret St. Bernard in the United States, sister of Enid Hagley, Clometha Batiste, Shirley Hagley, and Dudley Hagley, mother-in-law of Kingsley Ashby and Dr. Lyle St. Bernard, grandmother of Melissa Ashby, Dr. Tiffany St. Bernard, Dr. Laura St. Bernard, Dr. Lisa St. Bernard, Kian Ashby, and Gerald St. Bernard, great-grandmother of Nicole, Ethan, Caden, and Caleb. Numerous nieces and nephews. Many other relatives and friends, including caregivers Margaret, Anne, Cindy, and Patricia. The funeral of the late Monica Veronica Benoit of Grand Anse St. George will take place on Tuesday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. George's Anglican Church, Church Street, and interment will be at the Mount Airy Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Gabriel Kenneth Mason, also known as Gamby and Blackman, of Loretto, Grove Estate, St. John, passed away on Monday, 27th June 2022, at the age of 70. He was the father of Vida and Kenroy Quashie, grandfather of Brittany, Nikita, and Marlene Quashie, great-grandfather of Ronaldo and Natalie Quashie, son of Dorcas Mason, brother of Agatha Watley, Gladys Lewis, Vida Roberts, Monica Sylvester, Patris, Veronica, Eileen, Sandra, Agnes, Sheila, and Michael Mason, father-in-law of Donica Quashie, brother-in-law of George Roberts and Rowney Lewis, nephew of Petrolina Ferrier and Dorsey Lee, uncle of many including Dexter, Thrall, Kevon and Kara Mason, Tua Andrews, Delia James, Amoy Rowe, and Samuel. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Alicia Peters, the Alexis family of Florida, the Mason and Batiste families of Soubise, the John family of Loretto, the Mason family in the USA and England, Erlin Quashie and family, the Lee family, the Genesi family, Dupy and the boys at Aaron's and Thirsty shops, and friends and neighbors of Loretto and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Gabriel Kenneth Mason, also known as Gamby and Blackman, of Loretto, Grove Estate, St. John, will take place on Wednesday, July 13th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Church of Christ, Market Square, Grove, and interment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Ethelyn Martina Aline, also known as Tatin or Mama, of Woodland, St. George, passed away on Friday, 24th June 2022, at the age of 79. Left to mourn her children Monica, Maudlin, Eastlyn, and Joycelyn Aline. Stepchildren Leroy Anthony in the USA, Agnes and Natty. Two brothers Franklin Aline and Michael Thomas. Many grand and great-grandchildren. Many nieces and nephews. Son-in-law Trevor Edwards. Stepdaughter-in-law Jessie Anthony in the USA. Many other relatives and friends including Jeffrey and family, Ingrid and family, Cecilia and family, Bernard and family, Neela and family, the Thomas family of Lamode, the nurses of the Female Surgical Ward, General Hospital, and friends and neighbors of Woodlands and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Ethelyn Martina Aline, also known as Tatin or Mama, of Woodlands, St. George, will take place on Thursday, July 14th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Bailey's Funeral Home, Coronage, St. George's, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Christiana Margaret Sampson Hyacinth, also known as Chrissy and Mama, of Happy Hill, St. George, passed away on Tuesday, 14th June 2022, at the age of 90. She was the mother of Merrill Hyacinth, Paul Hyacinth, also known as Roland or Dread Hyacinth, Anne Hyacinth Noel, George Desheen Hyacinth, and Teresa Hyacinth Elcock. Grandmother of many, including KGL Hyacinth Philip, Kathy, Junior Hyacinth, also known as Bogo Hyacinth, Alicia Hyacinth Duncan, Jamon, Shane Jim Williams, Diane, James, also known as Boiso, Jellyanne, also known as Igel, and Ann Donna Hyacinth Gibbs in the USA, and many more. Great-grandmother of 36, including Shane, Jeremiah and Peyton Hyacinth, Daniela Phillip, and Junior Louison. Great-great-grandmother of 2, aunt of Patrick and Herman Hyacinth in Trinidad, and Edith Pinky Hyacinth in the USA. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Tony Benjamin in Canada, Godwin Noel, Gwendolyn and the Vivek family of Montmoritz, Montparnassus, Tempe and New Hampshire, Nicholas Harrison family of Montmoritz, Bernadine and Tiny Samuel, Louis and Cecilia Kerr, Dr. the Right Honourable Keith Mitchell, Emily Joseph, Teresa and Helena Sandy, and friends and neighbours of Brazan, Beausejour, Happy Hill, Molineux, Petite Fur, Grand Mall and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Christiana Margaret Sampson Hyacinth, also known as Chrissy and Mama, of Happy Hill St. George, will take place on Thursday, 14th June at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Uganda Martyrs Roman Catholic Church, Happy Hill, and interment will be at the Top Fen Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Anna Maria Levicia Bartholomew, also known as Cousin Levicia, of Harvey Vale, Carriacou, passed away on Monday, 13th June, at the age of 78. She was a mother of Louise and Rosalind Bartholomew, adopted mother of Bernadette Lindo Sylvester, stepmother of Elaine Cadet and Denise Rogers, grandmother of Maria and Gretchen Bartholomew, Edlin and Tonya Lindo, Delon, Delisa, Alia, and Leon Raymond, great-grandmother of Oma Bartholomew, Cheyenne Lindo, Aria Raymond, and Carrie Modeste, sister of Augustus Fortune Bido, sister-in-law of Althea Bido, mother-in-law of Lincoln Raymond, aunt of Stephanie, Elma, Lisa, David, and Daniel Bido, caretaker Kathleen Caton, close friends of Doralyn McQueen and Peter St. Louis, many other relatives and friends including Bido, Bartholomew, Gay and Linder families of Harvey Vale and Belmont Carriacou, Joy Samerson and family, Mr. Percival Chaiton, Faithina Alexander, Dinda Gay, Sidney Elias, Matron Hamlet, doctors, nurses and staff of the Princess Royal Hospital, friends and neighbors of Harvey Vale and surrounding areas too numerous to mention. The funeral of the late Anna Maria Levicia Bartholomew, also known as Cousin Levicia of Harvey Vale, Carriacou, will take place on Friday, 15th July at 1 p.m. The funeral service will be held at the St. Lawrence Roman Catholic Church, Harvey Vale, Carriacou, and entombment at the Harvey Vale Cemetery. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Beatrice Mary Marilyn Thomas, also known as Marilyn Thomas, of Grand Roy St. John, passed away on Tuesday, 5th July 2022, at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Beatrice Mary Marilyn Thomas, also known as Marilyn Thomas, of Grand Roy St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Edward Lord of Antwine Hill, Pedmotar St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Letha Lewis, also known as Auntie Lee, of Chantemelle St. Patrick, passed away on Saturday, 2nd July, at the age of 80. The funeral service of the late Letha Lewis, also known as Auntie Lee, of Chantemelle St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Rufus Noel of Lower Marley St. Patrick passed away on Saturday, 2nd July 2022, at the age of 84. The funeral arrangements for the late Rufus Noel of Lower Marley St. Patrick will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Sherry Ann Elizabeth Samuel of La Femme St. David, who resided at Hermitage St. Patrick, passed away on Saturday, July 2nd, 2022, at the age of 49. The funeral arrangements for the late Sherry Ann Elizabeth Samuel of La Femme St. David, who resided at Hermitage St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Roderick Joseph, also known as Gallo, of Pedmotar St. David, died on Sunday, 26th June 2022, at the age of 33. The funeral arrangements for the late Roderick Joseph, also known as Gallo, of Petmatar St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Calvin John, also known as Irishan of Victoria St. Mark, who resided at Moran St. John, passed away on Thursday, June 30th, 2022, at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Calvin John, also known as Irishan, of Victoria St. Mark, who resided at Moran St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Kerry Andrew Thomas of Munich St. Andrew passed away on Sunday 26th June 2022 in the USA at the age of 43. The funeral arrangements for the late Kerry Andrew Thomas of Munich St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Gracelyn Channa Lewis of Loretto Grove St. John, who resided at Montparnasse St. George, an employee of Caribbean Agro Industries, passed away on Friday, July 1st, 2022, at the age of 38. The funeral arrangements for the late Gracelyn Channa Lewis of Loretto Grove St. John, who resided at Montparnasse St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Frankie Michael Panchu, also known as Gower, of Mirabeau St. Andrew, passed away on Friday, 1st July 2022, at the age of 55. The funeral arrangements for the late Frankie Michael Panchu, also known as Gower, of Mirabeau St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. David Hilary Xavier Forrester, also known as Dave of Birch Grove St. Andrew, who resided in Sanford, Florida, USA, passed away on Monday 27th June 2022 in the USA at the age of 48. The funeral arrangements for the late David Hilary Xavier Forrester, also known as Dave, of Birch Grove St. Andrew, who resided in Sanford, Florida, USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Josephine Anastasia Joseph, also known as Gaga, and Auntie Finn, of Bellevue St. David, passed away on Thursday, 30th June 2022, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Josephine Anastasia Joseph, also known as Gaga, and Auntie Finn, of Bellevue St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Ignatius Godfrey Perry, also known as Skipper and Crew, of Caliste St. George, passed away on Wednesday, 29th June 2022, at the age of 89. The funeral arrangements for the late Ignatius Godfrey Perry, also known as Skipper and Crew, of Caliste St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Carlisle John, also known as Zaire, of Sab St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, 22nd June 2022, at the age of 73. The funeral arrangements for the late Carlisle John, also known as Zaire, of Sab St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Aleth Tavernier, also known as Gloria Charles, of Edward Street, Grove St. John, passed away on Tuesday, 28th June 2022, at the age of 74. The funeral arrangements for the late Aleth Tavernier, also known as Gloria Charles, of Edward Street, Grove St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Elsa Catherine Holder, also known as Tanti, of Laportree St. Andrew, passed away on Friday, 24th June 2022, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Elsa Catherine Holder of Laportree St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Von Lee Joseph, also known as Von Lee James of Tivoli St. Andrew, who resided at Caliste St. George, passed away on Monday 27th June 2022 at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Von Lee Joseph, also known as Von Lee James of Tivoli St. Andrew, who resided at Caliste St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Cyprian Paulinus Charles, also known as Sippo, of Rucaine St. David, passed away on Tuesday 28th June 2022 at the age of 86. The funeral arrangements for the late Cyprian Paulinus Charles, also known as Sippo, of Rucaine St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Willen Percy Sylvester, also known as Dub B or Slow, of River Sally St. Patrick, a former police officer, Constable number 705, passed away on Thursday 23rd June 2022 at the age of 53. The funeral arrangements for the late Willen Percy Sylvester, also known as Dub B or Slow, of River Sally St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Roland Mitchell of Waltham St. Mark, who resided at Molyneux St. George, passed away on Sunday, June 12, 2022, at the age of 48. The funeral arrangements for the late Roland Mitchell of Waltham St. Mark, who resided at Molyneux St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
Death and dying are the inevitable events and realities of life. The passing of a friend or loved one often brings with it the feelings of sadness, grief, and pain. There is always the period of sorrow and mourning for those who experience such loss. Brothers and sisters, particularly in this time and season of how you feel and what you may be thinking as a result of the passing of your loved one, there is a source and means of comfort that you can tap into. That source and means of comfort is God and His Word that speaks specifically and directly to our situation. Hear the word to you today. He says, "Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." What I believe he is saying through this verse to you and everyone that is now experiencing some measure of grief or sorrow, and what I also believe is implied in that which he says, are the following. Mourning is an understandable, normal, and real expression of your emotions. Mourning presents the opportunity for us to experience the comfort of family, friends, and loved ones. Mourning identifies us with each other in our humanity and morality. Mourning will not last forever. It is for a particular season and reason. Mourning connects us with the ultimate source and means of comfort that is always available to us, God, our Heavenly Father, through Jesus Christ. And so today, we look to the Lord in prayer, Him who is able to comfort us with the comfort that we need in times like these. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, God of comfort, we pray even now for those who mourn and are in need of your comfort. May your love embrace them. May your grace afford them the strength for each day and hope for tomorrow. May you inspire and motivate them to stand upon the promises of your word. And may your Spirit lead and direct them to the ultimate source and means of comfort which can be found in you. and the promises of your word. This prayer we offer through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.